Welcome,
What up?
welcome,
What up?
welcome,
What up?
welcome. What's going on, Philadelphia? How are y'all? This is another great edition of Eat Sleep Sixers. We have none other than 215's finest up here, Sixers fan for life. How you doing, my brother? And we have our brother, B Jizzle,
What up? What
and
up? What up?
myself, 215 the sports guy. We have 76ers work versus Washington tonight. The first of two coming off a nice little win streak. And there you go. As always, BG with the new starting lineup. Please explain this to us, BG. Is this the Embiid list starting lineup tonight?
It looks like this is his go-to for when it beats out. We're playing small ball, not starting Paul Reed, not starting Montrezl Harrell. It worked. It worked last time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right, right. Jose, I'm gonna let you take the stage, man, because you predicted something last time this lineup happened, bro, and it happened. Are we predicting the same type of performance tonight?
I mean, I feel like every time he's in there and the big man ain't, he plays differently. That's all. I'm not trying to say he's a superstar when Embiid not there. But I mean, I ain't gotta tell y'all nothing. Go back and look at the box scores.
Most definitely, most definitely.
Damn, who gonna guard Porzingis? Jesus, I
Yeah,
forgot they had
we
Porzingis.
just got spammed.
Heavy. I'm looking at it like, what? Okay, this is a
Whoa,
new
wait a minute.
This is not
Wait
that
a
type of
minute.
party. Blake Lee, nah, no costumes for us tonight, man. We going straight business. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm dressed as a Philadelphia fan, man. I'm hoping the World Series happens. I'm hoping my Sixers get a dub. I'm hoping my Phillies get a dub. I already got my Eagles dub for the week, so you know what I mean. I'm just as a Philly fan.
I hear you. I hear you. So we're gonna dive right into one of our segments we like to do, and that is our keys to victory for this back-to-back-to-back win. What do we got to do to continue this win streak tonight? I'm gonna flip it to BG first. What do you need to see?
Um, because we're running out of smaller lineup. Believe it or not, I'm gonna go with rebound. Team rebounding because we're smaller. They got a big guy down there, 7'2". Porzingis down there, and I'm not saying he's a beast in the middle, but we're gonna have to gang rebound today. We got to box out, put your butts on people, and get
Right.
rebounds as a team, and then push the ball with pace. So I'm gonna go with rebounding. We got to control the boards because this team could easily out rebound us because we're so small. And then we need. I got a second key. I need contributions from the bench when Embiid's not there. Obviously, the rotation is a lot bigger. Like we play a lot more players. I need those guys that's getting those minutes to give us production. We're missing 30 points a game. I mean, he ain't averaging 30 this year, but let's just be real. This is a 30 point a game scorer. We need them guys to pick up the slack.
Shout out
What you
to
got,
Seth
Jose?
the Legend 420 over there in Twitch World. Welcome to East Sleep Sixers, where we talk everything Sixers and we're all over the place. So if you can't catch us on Twitch, you can always catch us on everything you see on the top there. All the icons, all the platforms. Anyway, to answer your question, BG, we gotta set a good tempo and control the pace, man. The pace of the game. If we can control the pace of the game, we're gonna be good. You've seen how it's a whole different pace when Embiid is not playing. So we don't want them going out there going crazy like Tasmanian Devil and can't control themselves. So they actually, just control the pace. Just don't play like snails.
Right.
For
Right.
sure.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump right off of BG's comment and basically team rebounding. Team rebounding. We showed a few games this year that when the whole team rebounds, that bodes well for transition offense. That bodes well for keeping them off the boards as well, and it makes everybody feel like they're a part of the game. So I want to see team rebounding tonight. I think that bodes well for success, man. Most definitely. Most definitely. Have any of you guys got to look at Porzingis as of late? What is he looking like out there?
I actually have it paid. stats for the season right now. But I mean, he's still like I said, he's still 7'4". He ain't the strongest man down there, but he's still 7'4". So right now, Porzingis is averaging 30 minutes a game, 17 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not worried about him. It's just, man, toting that small lineup out there. I need Trez and Paul Reed to be ready for sure. I need them to be ready tonight. I can't foresee PJ Tucker guarding him very long. Not saying he's a super threat, but I mean, at the end of the day, he's 7'4". So hopefully those guys are ready to step in.
Well, I got a glimpse of Paul Reed's Twitter account early, and apparently he was listening to Kodak Black, just trying to get his mind right, per se, to get ready. I guess he got word earlier in the day that he might get us some run tonight. Maybe, hopefully. Will he? And one of our guys posted the question. Will Doc play Paul Reed tonight? Will we see Paul Reed? I posted to y'all.
I think we have to. I think we have to. I don't think it's a chance that we just play Trez and PJ at the 5. Like I just can't see that happening. I think plays. Hopefully, there's enough time.
They got to do something because Porzingis ain't small.
Most definitely, and I agree with BG. You know, it's going to take a group effort of big men, you know, to collectively, you know, make the space up for our big man that's missing tonight. So, you know, I want to see them guys play big, from Paul Reed to.
Yeah, it was easy. It was easier against Toronto because, you know, Toronto just told out a 6'9" to 6'5" lineup. Everybody on their team is the same height, so it was easier against Toronto. This is going to be a little different. So I think we up for the challenge, man. I think we up for the challenge for sure.
Most definitely. It looks like we're going to have to kill them with pace tonight. You know, pace. You know, I don't think Washington's a very good running team, transition team. So with Tyrese Maxey led offense tonight, I'm looking to see pace, speed, him down the court, Melton getting up and down the court. I'm gonna say that Tobias has a wake up game tonight. I'm looking forward to having a hey, I'm on the team game tonight. So. Do you guys predict that?
And Sims, I'm not saying he's all that by no means. I said that a couple of times. Like, not saying he no killer or nothing, but at the end of the day, he's still 7'4", and PJ Tucker is shorter than me. I just know what I'm saying.
Being that tall, it's not difficult to grab a rebound. So,
at all.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not saying he's a super threat and he about to give us 40 or nothing like that, but. I mean, we gotta play. We just gotta play smart against him. We gotta play smart against him. Make him feel us. Pause.
He can grab every rebound and pass it to a shooter all game.
So Smitty is praying as well that Toby has a solid game tonight, man. I definitely think, along with this, to get this winning streak pumping the way it needs to go, we're going to need all our top guys to get on right, and he's one of them.
Time to get back to 500. Time to get back to 500.
Yeah, because I'm tired of having the Grizzly look. I want to smile. I can't.
I am tired of popping on the screen and Jose looking real angry. We got to bring a smile to Jose's face, man.
Yeah, unless they 500, you know what I mean, or better. I ain't smiling over here.
Most definitely. So, what changes y'all think Doc need to make, honestly, to get the city off his back, man? Because
all he has to do is play the guys. Play the guys. I don't know. Listen, I don't know how else to prove it to y'all. It ain't that many games to look up. So go back to the box score. Look at the minutes. Look at the people he played on the bench. Look at how many losses we got. Then go back and look at the W's. Look how many people he played and the minutes they got. You got to play the guys. Simple.
Lionel, if you just popped on to the show, Embiid is out tonight with a non-COVID illness. Who knows what that is? My guess, I think he's just giving him rest tonight. I'm gonna just keep it a bean. I think they're giving it rest and calling it a name. I think they looked at this game on a schedule as an opportunity to get him some rest. Um, with the team that
Who
I
would that
feel like
be?
we should handle. Yeah, man. I think he gets
Man, the
some
B
rest.
got to rest that Popo's foot. That ain't no joke. I'm trying to tell you, if you
Yeah,
ain't doing your due
yeah.
diligence and you ain't looking up what Popo foot is and the symptoms and how bad it hurts, you need to go look it up.
Right, right, right. I think they just don't want to raise the red media flags up by saying that this is why he's out. But by them coming out and saying that he was going through it in the off season, but it's not bothering him now. Anybody has knowledge of this injury, it doesn't just go away like that. Especially with a 7'2" guy, you know,
7'2"
200.
and add that weight to it. Add the weight.
Right,
Yep,
right,
that's the key.
right.
Add the weight.
So, you know, I think this whole season is going to be a lot like it's been thus far. We'll see him play like 4 games, then he's out. 4 games, then he's out. You know, they said they want him fresh for the playoffs, and
That's what it's about,
possibly
man.
yeah, yeah. You would hate to lose Embiid for the season for overplaying them in games early in the season. I know people are angry because he's been injured, most of his career. But with a player like this, what he means to the team, you got to play smart ball. You got to play smart ball. So PJ Tucker played.
It's about being there in the playoffs for sure, though.
Right. I was about to say PJ played pretty solid last game. Do y'all think this is a continuing performance by him? Do we look to see this PJ we saw last game, who's hitting open shots, who's being aggressive on the boards? Are we going to see this PJ tonight, or is that an up and down type of thing? Jose?
Listen, when it comes to PJ Tucker, I'm not impressed. By no stretch of the means am I impressed. I feel like he hasn't delivered on anything on the checklist on why he was brought to this team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And until he does and does it consistently, I'm gonna continue to think and feel the way I do right now. So I'm not gonna, fabricate something on him because he ain't showing up.
Right.
I mean, he might be going out there and do exactly what he being paid to do and following instructions on what coach is telling him to do. But to me, it ain't enough. But who am I? I'm just a silly old fan. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a silly old fan.
BG, how you feeling about that? How you feeling about PJ? Will he carry on the performance he's had?
Bruh. PJ Tucker, not in the same capacity, will give us the same heartaches that Danny Green did. When he's doing good, we're going to love him. But when he's doing, we're going to be like, oh, come on, PJ. Why would we pay you so much? He just, all he did was replace Danny Green. Not in the same capacity, and not the same type of player. But I really feel as though that's how we're going to embrace PJ this year. When he's doing good, yes, see, that's the PJ we want. And then he's going to have games where he shoot 1 for 7 from the field and have 3 rebounds, and he played 38 minutes. Like, bruh, you was out there 38 minutes, and all you get.
At least BG's cousin Danny Donuts has some jewelry to go with, them, he has some jewelry to go with that, man. You know what I'm saying? He had receipts. He had receipts.
Smitty, we 7 games in. It's the first time I brought up Danny Green, dog. First time I brought up my cousin, dog.
Most definitely.
No, man, the kid, bro, he got championship experience. You can't take that away from Danny. I seen too many scoreless nights from him. You know what I mean? It was a lot. I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, it was a lot. Even though he showed up in the playoffs somewhat. The same thing I would say for PJ. Those signings are more for playoffs, not really regular season. These guys are at the end of the hill. You know what I mean? They're hitting out. They have the knowledge for being there, knowing what, when, how. We'll get good games from them here and there. For the most part, he's an 8-point per game type of guy. He's a glue guy. He's a scream in the locker room type of guy. And sometimes championship teams need a player like that. When everybody else is performing well, his bad performances don't stick out like that. But when the team's not performing well, it's like, damn, 40 minutes, what did he do? You know what I mean? So It is what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, it is what it is. But when you think about it, the best small forward we had in the last 15 years is Robert Covington. We haven't had a three in forever. We haven't had a
Who?
three in forever.
Who?
Robert Covington is the best three we've had, best small forward we had in the last 15 years.
And that's
The guy that couldn't make layups, Carl.
okay. Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
I forgot about that guy. Some people were clamoring to have him back last year when it was rumored that he was being shopped around. You know, it is what it is. And I guess on a team that's already
you can't deny his defense was good because it was.
right.
That it wasn't good because it was.
Hey, I got a question before we go into our segment. I got a question. Keep going, Jose, but I got a question when you finish.
He could make a three. He was doing that pretty consistent.
Yeah.
But he was in the end of a lot of fast breaks that I witnessed, and I watched a lot of games where he missed duck layups. He out there 2-5 and shit. Excuse my language. You know what I mean? Duck layups, man.
Yeah.
On fast breaks. How you missing those?
Well, technically, 2-5 airball the layup the other day. I think you reached a whole new low for missing layups. Speaking of that, BG, get to your question, big dog. What was you about to ask?
Real quick, both of y'all. Who would you rather have? T. Steibel or TLC?
TLC. That's just me.
I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, damn, I think TLC would give us more than what Matisse gives us.
Right. He had more upside on the offensive end, and he could play defense on some nights, and that's something that was teachable. But
but TLC ain't stopping. He ain't stopping that young kid from breaking records. Like, I will put the clamps on that guy.
Yeah.
I will put the clamps on that guy.
Having nightmares. Steph's still having nightmares.
Like, TLC is not.
How's this man blocking? How's this man blocking all my threes? Don't nobody block my threes.
Blocking them from the side.
I like TLC's energy, but he ain't doing that. I'm sorry.
Nah, I got you. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Certain people have been clamoring to see more Thibault, and I would like to see more Thibault. I think we're going to see a lot of him tonight, given the extra minutes tossed up in the lineup. But we'll see.
You think you know what Doc be thinking?
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. So we've reached that time in the show, and I've been hyped for this time in the show. And we'll get Jens a little bit later. We missed it last.
I got Jens already.
Cool.
So you already know what time it is. It's that time. Let's get it.
And now for BG's Over and Under.
All right. Got 3 again. I've been doing 3 all season. I think next game I'm gonna do 4 or maybe do 1. Y'all be getting too comfortable with this 3, so I'm gonna go with 3 tonight. So the big fella's out. So do you see Maxey and Harden combining for 52.5? Maxey and Harden combined 52.5. Jose, if you got a pen, could you write these down, please?
I don't have a pen. Sorry.
I got a pen.
I guess.
And I type slow as hell. You don't depend on me to type fast.
Bro, all you gotta type is O or U.
Maxey.
What you got for me, Jose? Maxey and Harden combined 52.5.
Over.
While Carl's writing, I'll go with the over as well.
I'm going to take the under, and I'm going to take the under. Well, no explanation needed. It is what it is. Let's move on. I'll take the under.
It's Carl. There's no explanation for his over unders. He just
no explanation. No.
What's his favorite line, Jose? The only way I could catch up to y'all is if I go against y'all.
Y'all pick. So go ahead. He picked his under. Write it down.
Yeah, write it.
Jen also took the over. I sent Jen over unders already. Jen took the over. Philadelphia 76ers, 12.5 3-pointers made.
I feel like as a team, if in order for Maxey and Harden to achieve that 52.5, there's going to be an onslaught of threes shot by both of them. I'm not saying they're going to shoot the whole 12.5 is what you said?
12.5, yes, sir.
I'm not saying they're going to shoot and make the full 12.5. We're going to get some threes from somebody else. We might get a couple from Bang Bang Yang Gang, you know what I'm saying? But that's easy. I'm going over.
I think I'm gonna take the over to it'll be close. I don't think we're gonna hit like 17 or 18, but
No,
I can see us being hovering around at around that 13, 14.
Yeah,
13, 14 tonight. So I'm gonna take the over, Carl. Jen took the under.
Jose took the over.
Okay. Under.
RJ Lucas, Clank Clank Yang wasn't Clank Clank Yang in the last two games, so he's been dropping a couple. He's been dropping a couple on a 2-game win streak.
I'll take the over as well on that.
I like it. Last but not least, Vegas has a combined score of 216.5. I'm gonna go first on that. 216.5 between both teams will be 109-108 for an over. I could see this being an up and down game. Without Embiid, our pace is usually faster. We score a little, even though we're missing a lot of points, we score a little more because we have more positions. So I'm gonna go over with that. 216.5. I think we can clip that easy. Bind.
Over on BG. Jose.
If I say under, I'm contradicting my other over and unders. So give me the over on that.
Yeah, true.
Over,
I didn't think
over.
about that.
Yeah.
I definitely did three. I did three things that involve scoring. I usually don't do that. That's my bad.
So I got to
I
take.
did three
I'm
things
taking
that
all
involve
3
scoring.
overs today. Let's get it, baby.
I think I took all 3 overs too.
I'm gonna go for the under. I don't think those guys score a lot tonight. I don't think those other guys score a lot tonight. So I'm gonna take the under on that one. Okay. So we have
I like it.
I feel good about my picks.
Yeah, right, man.
I
You've
do.
been feeling good
I
about the
do.
picks the last 2 seasons, and
It's a
end up
new
in
season,
the
BG.
toilet.
It's a new season, BG. And
You know it's Halloween. It's Halloween, not April Fool's Day, right?
Yeah, I just had some trick or treaters attempt to come to my door.
What's the name of the last cart on the train? That's Carl.
Listen, everybody out there watching, we're going to take a freeze frame and record this right here because soon enough, your boy, 215 the Sports Guy, will be #1 in the standings. Mark it.
All right, so let's talk about something real. A lot of people in the chat is talking about. I know we only got a couple minutes left, but real quick, is it official? Is House the newest donor brother? He gives us nothing. He gives us nothing.
House is building a house with all them bricks.
I ain't gonna lie, they put a hell of a highlight clip when we grabbed him and put all his special moments on there, and then put all his bad moments on there. But if anybody wanted to see what those bad moments look like, you're watching it.
Seriously, man.
Please correct me if I'm wrong, but he was sitting at home for a year before we signed him, right? He wasn't playing nowhere last year, was he?
But I think that was because Houston wasn't playing everybody. They only were playing their young guys last year.
Hey,
Okay.
Sheik, you lucky. You lucky Jen not here, Sheik.
I was about to say, I think Jen would take
That's
everybody.
blasphemy.
She'd take everybody with Korkmaz. She'd put Carl and Jose in the game before she put Korkmaz in the game.
Real rap. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at Korkmaz in the game tonight just for what y'all said. We're not really getting nothing out of House. So let them two battle for minutes.
Yeah, look. At least Korkmaz got highlights. He do.
Right.
Okay. He do.
Right. FIBA and NBA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Recent Jones. I was looking for FIBA Korkmaz before the season started, but it seemed like Doc was just like, nah, you ain't gonna do that over here. We ain't gonna
you remember last year when they had Korkmaz as our backup point guard.
Yo, wait up. He
when Shake
the
was hurt.
when Shake was hurt. and
When
the
Shake was
COVID,
hurt,
that
he had
whole
Court
COVID time when we was missing Embiid, yeah. And if yeah. I mean, as much as we talk about Court, they held us down because we was like, what we went 8-3 in that stretch.
Right. You
We
know,
went 8-3 because they went on that 5-6 game win streak. Remember that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the one you called it. You actually almost called that exactly. I think I remember.
Yeah. Remember that?
I'm at the point where if you're not going to get these guys no run, put them in a package, and get somebody in here that you might give a run.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, that's the part that pisses me off. You just gonna have these dudes collecting dust and rotting out on the bench, and put them on trade block. Get it over with.
That's the weirdest part. That's the weirdest part about how they doing Thibault. Is like Thibault is a commodity in the NBA. Like people literally look at him and be like, "Yo, this dude makes second team all defense off the bench, bruh."
Yeah,
he makes second team all defense off the bench. He's a commodity. If we're not going to use him at all, what the? I don't want to curse.
Listen, Chicago.
Keeping them on the bench doing that, you're just gonna drop his value eventually. Cause you know what I'm saying, he gonna rust out.
Chicago been wanting him bad, for some years now. So I wouldn't be surprised. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if he's moved after a while. But on the same note, like y'all say, he's sorely needed. We need defense. We're lacking perimeter defense. We're lacking what he's elite at. So I would rather him performing here instead of performing somewhere else, especially in the Eastern Conference. So,
which the Sixers are good for.
Right. Right. I don't want to talk about that. That's a whole nother segment. But you know what? We had our time. It's game time. Please.
You already know what time it is. Go up there. Look at it. You got an onslaught of icons. Close your eyes, any, meeny, miny, mo, however you feel like doing it, but we there. Don't forget, we on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So we appreciate all you guys because we got a little bit of everybody from everywhere today. We had Twitch users in here. We got YouTube users in here. We got Facebook users in here. You guys are the shit. And they ain't no other way to slice it. Thank you very much.
Y'all the reason why we do this.
Y'all the reason why we do this. Don't forget to join us after the game for another 30 minutes of Eat Sleep Sixers. Let's get it. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. No te olvides a decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo. ¡Huepa!
I'm not in jail, y'all.